Hi guys, my name is Marie and welcome to my Kawaii world. So in this video, we're going to go shopping at DAISO Japan again, except this time we're going to go to the rest of the store. So if you missed my previous videos on the craft and stationery section, I will link those at the end. But first, I want to give a big thank you to my Patreons, Hello Dino, Christy, Aaron, Bonnie, Pinball Reviewer, and V. Thank you so much for helping me to keep this channel up and running. And if you haven't checked out my Patreon page, I'll leave a link in the description box below. All of these videos that I make are for you guys, so please consider making a donation to my Patreon. So let's go ahead and check out DAISO Japan. I think that DAISO is a great place to get chopsticks, especially for kids. I found these Sanrio ones and they had pretty much every character and everything is only $1, and I feel like this should cost so much more, but yeah, what a steal. So I let my girls pick out a couple, and I also like to buy chopsticks for my husband and I. The Sanrio ones are a little bit smaller because they're made for kids, but you can get the larger ones that are made for adults, and they're really inexpensive and they're really good quality. So I highly recommend getting chopsticks here. I know you need that Mickey Mouse seaweed punch, I do. Number 2 is Bento Supplies, and DAISO carries so many cute bento supplies. I absolutely went nuts here. My daughter asked me why I was buying so much stuff, but it was for her lunch. One of the things I really like are these little cupcake holders. You can use these to put little side dishes in if you pack rice, and it sort of separates it from other stuff so that other stuff doesn't get wet. But they're not actual cupcake holders, so you can't use them to make cupcakes. I also like to buy these little toothpicks, and I stick them in fruit and vegetables and eggs, anything, and it sort of makes it cuter, and I find that my daughter will always eat whatever I put on the toothpick. I've also given these to my friends as gifts, and they said that the toothpicks help their kids eat food that they might not normally eat. And these Sanrio wrappers are for wrapping up your own handmade onigiri. They also have these spoon, fork, and chopstick sets for kids, and portable chopsticks that you can put in your bento box. And they also have these cute water bottle toppers. And another random thing are these little tea bags that you can use to brew loose leaf tea. The travel section at DAISO was surprisingly good. For example, these TSA locks go for 200 yen, and I think at Target you would probably end up paying $3 to $5. They also have these little compression coin towels, sleeping masks. I really love these travel slippers, and if you're not staying in a 5-star hotel that provides slippers for you, then you might want to carry your own so that you don't have to step on the dirty carpet. Even though I ended up buying all of my toiletry bottles at Muji, I saw this section at DAISO afterwards. I mean, I need this My Melody travel thing to put my creams in, don't you? Super cute. Even some of the spray bottles and shampoo bottles had Sanrio characters on them. And of course, earplugs. Okay, you guys might think this is a little weird, but I thought it was awesome because they have all of these foot pads that you can stick inside of your shoes to help make them more comfortable. So for women who wear high heels, these things are so amazing. I no longer wear heels because I don't go to work in an office setting anymore, but normally these foot pads can be like up to $10 in the drugstore. So if you're able to get these for $1, it's such a steal. Also, they have these inserts for kids, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the smaller ones will have a slightly different pattern so that it helps to distinguish between your left and your right foot, because if you have kids, you know that they're always putting their shoes on backwards. So these kinds of things can help them. I was in Japan during the summer, and they sell these Sanrio wipes that have a cooling sensation, so this is great if you sweat a lot. Also, they have these lids that you can stick on top of your wipes, because a lot of times the sticker will come off of the wipe package and then everything will dry out, so this helps to prevent that. Surgical masks. These are not air pollution masks though, so if you live in Korea, then don't mistake them for those. They will not filter out the yellow dust. But in Japan, people will wear these to prevent other people from getting sick, so it kind of covers up your cough. And also, if it's winter and you're in a train and there's a lot of germs floating around, you can also wear a mask to prevent yourself from getting sick. And My kids actually wear these, so whenever Sienna's coughing a lot, I'll have her wear a mask to school, and people don't think it's weird or anything. I think we should actually do this in the US because one of my pet peeves is when somebody just coughs and sprays their cough all over the place without even considering other people. I think it's so annoying. And even for kids, I mean, they don't always cover their mouth because they're still learning. So if everyone wore a mask when they were sick, it would really help to prevent the spread of germs. I thought that DAISO had a really cute selection of Sanrio masks, and my kids love the ones with characters on them. They're much more likely to wear something cute. Cute keychains and phone charms and bag charms. I think these used to be like cell phone charms, but now everyone has iPhones, so you don't have that little hook on your cell phone anymore. But yeah, DAISO has a really cute selection of keychains that you probably can't find elsewhere. Okay, let's move on to the little bag and pouch section. In Japan, people like to have a bag and pouch for everything, so you can count on DAISO to have some cute little zipper pouches or drawstring pouches. Vintage style wooden boxes. I don't know why, but I have a weakness for these boxes that look like old cigar boxes. They're just so vintagey and cool. Keep an eye out for ordinary items that have Sanrio or Disney characters on them. I think this box is for holding makeup or toiletries. And then I also found this little coin bank with Disney princesses on them. The only downside is this didn't have an opening at the bottom, so you could take out your money. Solar powered bobbleheads. I know you guys need a gold poop bobblehead, but if you don't, they have tons of other adorable little bobbleheads. I think these are just so fun and cute, and they make a really great gift. Leave a comment below and let me know which one is your favorite. Tangley Towels. These are thin cotton towels, and you can use it as a dish towel or a washcloth, or you can also use it as a headband because it's actually really long, or you can use it to wrap up a gift if you want to do that. I think these make for a nice Japan souvenir. Car accessories like sun visors and car trash cans. I really like these baby in car magnets. They're actually magnets and not stickers, so you don't have to damage your car. Puzzles. I think most parents would welcome puzzle gifts for their kids because it's a great learning toy, and have some really cute Sanrio ones here. I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I thought were cool in the toy section. The first is this dinosaur grabber. I think any kid would like one of these just to pick things up or harass other people. The second thing was this miniature Roadie. So I actually saw these at a store in Korea called Subako, and they were about $6 each. And I bought one. I thought long and hard about whether or not to purchase it, and I was like, alright, I really want this mini Roadie, so I'm gonna get it. But then I went to DAISO in Japan and I found these all for $1. So I was kicking myself, but I ended up getting 3 here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but I just think they're really cute. Chopstick holders. I thought that DAISO had a really cute selection of these, and basically you use these as sort of like a table accessory. When you're using your chopsticks, you can rest the tip of the chopsticks on the chopstick holder so that the chopsticks don't get dirty or the table doesn't get dirty. As you can see, this area also has a nice assortment of random Japanese souvenirs, so I think DAISO is a really great place to get an omiyage or a souvenir for any of your friends back at home. So I'm going to show you guys this particular section, and then I'll show you how to check out at DAISO so that you know how it works if you ever have to go shopping there.
filming all the stuff in DAISO?
I want to make a video for YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So here I have my basket with all my stuff in it, and then when I'm ready to check out, I put the basket on the counter. So you don't want to just put loose items on the counter, you want to put it in a basket. And then the checkout guy will ring it up and put your stuff into a new basket. And sometimes this basket will be a different color so that you can distinguish the basket with items that have been paid for and items that have not been paid for. And then you pay for your stuff and you put your money on that little blue tray, and then they'll give you a bag, and then you bag your own items at the bagging area. Also, DAISO is one of those places that only takes cash, so make sure to have cash on hand. If you missed my other DAISO videos, then check out this playlist right here. Next week, I'm going to be going shopping at the Sanrio store in Japan. So if you want to see that, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications bell so you don't miss that video.
Bye.